I would say we start with the very first lecture. And we start with the very first keynote at MediaStage DMEXCO 2025. And I really ask you to give in a minute a big applause, a warm hand to the speaker that kicks off this stage. But before we do this, I have a question to you. Who is here for the first time? Okay, some people for the first time at DMEXCO. Second time? Third time? More than 5 times? Anyone? More than 9 times? Because our next speaker has been here 9 times, and now is her DMEXCO number 10. Please give a warm welcome to the CEO and founder of Displayce, Laure Malergue. Bravo! Laure, welcome on stage. Hi.
Hello, Nicolas.
It's so great to have you here.
How are you?
I'm fine. It's great to have you. It's so great that you kick
really
off the
happy
media
to
stage.
kickstart the media stage today.
Yeah. I just told the audience that it's your DMEXCO number 10 in a row.
You're right, 10 times.
Yeah. That's amazing. What has changed during the last 10 years?
What has changed is the place of the digital out of home here. So look at that. There is so many players partnering to make people understand the place of digital out of home. So it's really changed.
Cool. So your lecture is also about this, obviously, because you're the CEO and founder of Displayce. You're talking about attention to impact and how brands can activate digital out of home for measurable results. What can we expect?
We can expect after this 15 minutes to better understand why you need to absolutely add digital out of home to your media mix.
Cool. So the stage is yours.
Thank you.
Have fun.
I will start with a simple question. So, when is the last time you truly paid attention to an ad? We are surrounded by screens in your pocket, at home, and as a human, we want to reduce our screen time. We raise our children and educate them to pay less attention to their mobile and more attention to what really matters. But as an advertiser, we are fighting for this attention that is reducing. So there is one place where the attention is not reducing, where screen is unskippable. This is the public spaces. This is the screens we share in the public spaces. And digital out of home is unskippable, unmissable, is bold, is seen. And in the next 15 minutes, I will tell you how brands are using programmatic digital out of home to win this attention game, and how programmatic deliver now real impact and flexibility for this media. So I'm Laure Malergue, I'm the founder of Displayce. As Nicolas said, we are now spending the last 10 years building out-of-home tools, AI-based, to be able to connect brands to 1.5 million screens all around the world. So we are based in Bordeaux, have now, during the 2 last years, opened new offices, and the last one was in Sao Paulo last year. And our mission is really to make simple for brands to access digital out-of-home screens. So the agenda is quite simple. First, we will see how digital out-of-home is raising attention and how it drives results. The second part is about why you need to add digital out-of-home programmatic on your digital media mix. And after that, I will share with you our latest innovation called Pulse that drive even more impact and reach for your campaign. So let's start with that figures. 4.5 seconds. That is the global average attention digital out-of-home is driving. It's 1 second more than out-of-home, and it's much more than a lot of digital media. And when you drive attentions, you drive also brand recall. So 2.2 more brand recall than an average campaign, and 1.5 higher brand attribution. So this is really how, by being more seen with out-of-home, it drives results for brands, and much more brands, much more attribution. So it's not only being seen or noticed, it's really to be memorized and drive result and impact. Creativity is key. So the quality of the creative is really impactful, and it helps you to drive more results and more attention. So in out-of-home, more than on any other media, when you pay attention to the creative, you drive really much more impact. So now we can measure it thanks to programmatic, because we can make A/B testing like in the digital other media. And JCDecaux just launched a few days ago a study with System 1 that measure it. So if it's 50% uplift when your creative is well branded, more impact than another. Creativity is one point, context is another. So what's important is to adapt the message to your audience. That's the normal way you have to do globally, but now think of the fact that digital out-of-home is in the public spaces. So you need to adapt it to the environment, to the context, to what happens, to what people are doing, to be better relevant. And to this relevancy, we drive more impact. You can think about, for example, in train station, when you adapt the creative of the origin of the train and the passengers, same for airports. People need more contextualized because it's in their public spaces. And that's how the digital out-of-home lead the game on the attention. You see that 93% of people have positive think about digital out-of-home, while TV, radio, or social media are on your own device. It means it's more disruptive because it interrupts you in what you are doing. Out-of-home is in your public space, and when it's contextualized, when it drives relevancy, people have a very good opinion about digital out-of-home because it's not disruptive as your personal devices. So now I think you better understand how digital out-of-home drives attention, how it captures it naturally in the real world. And that you have key pillars like creativity and context to have much more higher attention. Now think about the programmatic capacity it brings to this media. Digital out-of-home is a game changer because it brings massive reach. We talk about attention, let's talk about audiences and reach. So you have all seen those big billboards in the streets. There is billboards and also panel in malls, in retail, in transit station, train, airport. So this is massive reach. And when you bring programmatic to this massive reach, you bring flexibility and you bring a way to measure it. And this is why it's a game changer. You capture reach and attention, and you can connect it totally in your media mix. You can drive campaign programmatically like any other media and measure it. When you add digital out-of-home in your media mix, it has like an halo effect on the global results on your campaign. So think about how much you invest every year on your digital campaign. And think about the fact that adding digital out-of-home on your campaign will bring a better effect on all your other media. So 50% more impact and performance for such campaign. Think about the budget you spend on search, and then uplift 50% when you add digital out-of-home. So it's massive. It's 20% for social. It's 17% for TV and radio, and it's 7% for press. When you need to add digital out-of-home, it has an effect during the campaign and after the campaign, and you need to cover those two periods. you see that it's almost the same effect, from 30% to 36% when you add digital out-of-home on top of audio and mobile during the campaign, and plus 6%, 6 points after the campaign. So it's really important to add budget on digital out-of-home to boost your performance of your global marketing campaign. And now we will try to understand why. Why digital out-of-home increase your global results on your campaign? There is nothing magic about that. It's just a question of customer journey. It's because at every stage of the journey of your customer, from awareness to loyalty, digital out-of-home will bring uplift on your campaign. It's really important to get that point. Digital out-of-home is really top performer for interest and consideration. Interest and consideration is just between awareness and loyalty. It means it's just between being known, a brand is known, and I go to this shop or I buy something. So it's drive, consideration, interest. It's literally is the link for you between your brand awareness campaign and your performance campaign. And this is why it's driving so much impact. Now, I want to share with you a concrete business case. This is a campaign that we built a few months ago with Jellyfish for a brand called Allianz. They wanted to launch a new insurance pet, and they benefit from a context, which was a new law in Spain. And they jump into that specific context to drive campaign for this new insurance. I will share with you the video of that campaign, for share with you the results, but also for you to have a feeling about that campaign and see how, when you combine location, precision, programmatic, when you add data on top and premium screens, how all the pieces together drive those impacts. So you see that when you target specific locations, so here it was all the park in Spain to be seen by people when they walk with their dog. When you combine also audience data, we use AdSquare, specific segment for that campaign. And when you combine that with a good knowledge of where the good streams are, this drives a lot of results in terms of attention, but also in terms of real outcomes. And it leads to our next innovation, the latest one called Pulse. We use event data to really understand where primetime screens are. Primetime screens is the screens that drive a big peak of attendance when there is event. And you all understand that when there is concert or when there is sport event, all the screens around those places naturally drive a lot of more attendance. So for a brand, it's much more impressions for the same budget. So we deliver this new feature in our platform to predict where the screens that drive those peak of attendance are. So we call them primetime screens. The idea is to really understand why is primetime for your audiences and where they are. So on our platform, you will be able to understand where those screens are. We can measure the peak of attendance, and for the same budget, it will deliver globally 28% more impressions by benefiting from those natural peak of attendance due to events. So it's massive uplift for your campaign, and it drives a lot of results. Much more reach, much more attention, much more business outcomes. So globally, I hope now you understand why you need to add digital out-of-home to your campaign. Globally, how attention drives to real performance, real impact on your global campaign, and why it does that. You can also download our white paper we made with Epidemics, which is a brand lift measurement, to deep dive into the customer journey and the awareness topics, and how digital out-of-home delivers really performance. So I hope you know now that digital out-of-home is not optional in your media mix. You need to be bold, you need to be seen, you need to spark attention. I know that you will learn much more about digital out-of-home and Displayce at our booth that is just here. Thank you.
Thank you, Laure. Thank you very much. It's great.
Thank you, Nicolas.
Thank you for your keynote, for your insights, and especially for opening. And look, the crowd is bigger now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really interesting talk.
Thank you
very much. To sum it up, what would be the one advice you would to give everyone to turn reach into attention?
For me, it's really that when you add digital out-of-home to your media mix, it improves the global result of your campaign. Because we know that there is a lot of investment globally in digital, and when you understand that you can drive much more performance for all of your channel, I think it's a good wrap-up.
Thank you. If people want to talk to you, where can they meet you?
Yeah, thank you to ask. So the Displayce booth is just here, and we will be happy with the team to learn you more and go on the conversation.
Sure, thank you very much, Laure. Thanks for your introduction. Thank you for your keynotes.
Thank you.
Big applause. Dankeschön.
Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup.
Dankeschön.
Au revoir. Thank you.